because it's a big change in the way that people eat. And especially again, if the whole house is not going gluten-free, then they have to be very careful and perhaps keep, sometimes we'll recommend that you keep a safe food shelf of only gluten-free items, so the child at home has at least a place where they can eat freely. The parents have to do, depending on the age of the child, the parents need to do the managing for the child. So it's important to create as normal of an atmosphere as possible so that the child can eat freely. You know, we do oftentimes see children and families that can become very anxious about this because there's a lot of worry involved, and you know, celiac disease can be a serious disease if people are continuing to eat gluten for whatever, you know, reason, even if it is by mistake. So, you know, I think people need to just do their homework and become their own expert as much as possible so that they can feel confident in doing this at home. There's lots of foods at home that we eat every day that are naturally gluten-free, so sometimes it's easier to go with more of those foods, like fresh meats of any kind are always going to be naturally gluten-free. Rice, potatoes, corn are naturally gluten-free, fruits and vegetables. Milk is gluten-free. Most of the dairy items are gluten-free. Sometimes, you know, you have to check the labels, but most of those foods are almost always gluten-free.